Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Continuation Channel. So, I just finished watching Lucifer Season 4 on Netflix. Now, it's been days since my last review. Now, the reason why is because I was mostly catching up on the previous 3 seasons before I got to season 4, and whoa, a lot of good, interesting things happened. It's one of the most interesting seasons, since there was really no clear bad guy. There was no clear villain. To be honest, it was more about progressing and letting the person you love know. Well, I would say that's one of the messages in the season, but also kind of being someone. Well, there was a lot of metaphors in there in the show, in the season, but it was quite interesting, to say the least. It was more about the aftermath of how Chloe, aka Detective Decker, reacted to when Lucifer's devil face showed back up, or returned back in season 3, or at the end of season 3, which is interesting, but not in a bad way. It's very clever, and it's a lot. It's a unique season and a unique take on the what has been the built up to the past previous seasons, and a lot of good character development has improved, or has gone, or a lot of let me rephrase that. A lot of character development has has shifted. Amenadiel and Dr. Linda has a baby, which was interesting, and Maze is starting to find love, which is interesting and unique, and I want to say happens in the comics, both for Amenadiel and Maze, if my memory serves me correct. It's been a while since I've read the Lucifer comics. But yeah, anyways, it's been a really long time since I've read the Lucifer comics. But also Lucifer goes back to hell, and he tells he tells the detective that he loves her, that she was his first love. And hey, it's a great message. And they stopped the prophecy from ending or becoming true, which I mean, technically they did, but technically they didn't. I don't know. I mean, it's iffy, but the prophecy was so close in the show. And I mean, the prophecy was pretty interesting. As long as the devil walks the earth and finds his first love, evil shall be released. I mean, it's not clear on how or what the evil will be, but cleverly enough, they stopped it for now. But maybe, just maybe, we get to see more, because I want to see more of, like, what happens next. I want to see what happens after what Lucifer, what's the aftermath between Chloe and Lucifer after Lucifer goes back to hell, you know? And the previous 3 seasons are on my main channel, The Kevin Medall Show, but why not have 3 seasons here and 3 seasons on the other channel, right? So, I mean, is it bad to be true to yourself, but also remember who you once were? I mean, that's the dilemma that Lucifer in the show was dealing with. Being who you are now and changing for the good, and remembering who you once were, but also knowing you don't want to be that same person, that same entity, that same thing you once were. Because it was who you always thought. And yes, things happen for a reason, but is it necessarily the devil who made us do it, or is it our self? I mean, think about it. I mean, if we feel like we're dark, twisted, doomed, damned to what we believe, on what we deserve in the afterlife, does that matter on Earth? Kind of, but kind of doesn't. Who knows? But it's all about living one step at a time. baby steps, I guess. I mean, throughout the whole, for every season so far, was about baby steps. Making Lucifer see he's changing. He wants to change. He desires to be a better angel, a better devil, a better demon, or whatever you want to call it. Or him, or whatever. I mean, interesting concept. Love, prophecy, sacrifice, knowing your true self. Those are the main, I want to say, points of season 4. But also, it has much more than just those messages in each season. And Eve was a nice touch. From season 1 was the bad guy was the cop. Season 2 was kind of not the villain. The mother was Lucifer's mother. Was the protagonist. Cain was the villain, quote unquote, protagonist. And now Eve is the protagonist. I kind of see a pattern here. It goes villain, protagonist, kind of villain, then villain, then protagonist / villain theme going on. Which, hey, good for. I'm happy about. Cool down and whatnot. But, pretty good season. I can't lie. I kind of liked season 4. Can't wait to see what Netflix has in store for season 5, if season 5 does come. Because if you haven't seen Lucifer seasons 1 through 4, please do so, because it is a good show. I like it. I've met people who have watched Lucifer, and it is fantastic. The symbolism, the messages, the gospel truth, the gospel stuff is there. The gospel symbolism is there. The gospel message is there. If you go to church and you like if you like stuff like I watch, like mutants, metas, mythology, and stuff like that, understanding the myth behind certain religions and stuff like that. It has all those elements, even though it's based off of a comic book series and comic book stuff. But I mean, everything is there. The comic book Easter eggs are there, even though I don't know much about the Easter eggs. It's because I mostly pay attention to the message and what it's trying to say. And it is just fantastic. not fantastic that things happen, but it's a fantastic take from the comic books, because the show takes a little bit from the comics, and I've noticed that it takes a little bit from the comics, half from the comics, and half from the Bible. And it's interesting, to be honest. It's interesting, but good. So, with that said, that's all I have for you guys so far. And I will be finishing up. I will be doing Arrow Season 7 review soon, or shortly. The Flash Season 5 very shortly. Also, I will be doing Riverdale Season 3. Supergirl Season 3. I forgot to do Supernatural Season review. Supergirl. Charmed. And I think that's about it. Oh, and Shadowhunters. Soon. Very, very shortly. I just gotta rewatch certain things. And... oh, excuse me. And that's about it. Just rewatch some things. Oh, and I forgot Gotham. My bad. Gotham Season 5. My bad. But, yeah. All those shortly. Plus, I gotta get back into doing the Gifted Season episode by episode review before I get to do Legion Season 2 review. And then after that, the Gifted Season 2 full season review. Just been crazy with trying to catch up on all the shows that I kind of started or restarted and whatnot. But, yeah. Good show, good season. That's all I have for you guys so far. Stay tuned for those reviews shortly, whenever I can. Probably, you know what? I'm probably going to do them, starting tomorrow. One day at a time, because there's a lot of reviews I need to catch up on. And, yeah, a lot of shows I need to catch up on as well. But, other than that, thanks for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, and have a good day. Bye.